For those that are able, please stand for the arrival of the procession.
Good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome to Keele. This is a very special occasion for the university and a truly landmark occasion for all of you. So I hope you thoroughly enjoy the celebration this morning. And I declare the congregation open.
It is a pleasure to welcome you to this ceremony to celebrate the achievements of our students as they graduate from Keele. The ceremony today provides us with an opportunity to recognise the amazing efforts, hard work and determination that it takes to get a university degree, and to celebrate everything that our students have achieved during their time at Keele. Graduands, you graduate today having completed a vital step in your professional career. A deep knowledge of your specific subject area is essential, but the other skills that you have acquired are just as important. In particular, the professional behaviours that you will have learned, as well as the ability to work with other professions that will form part of the multidisciplinary teams that you are part of in the future. As a country, we have just celebrated the 75th anniversary of the NHS. You may have spent a lot of time in the NHS as part of your programme, and you will have seen what a fantastic asset that is, even with the challenges that currently exist. We are very proud of our relationship with multiple health and social care partners across both teaching and research, and of the many thousands of Keele-trained professionals working in the NHS and other organisations, caring for the nation every day. At Keele, we are always very proud of our students and alumni, but the respect that we have for you all here today is even greater than normal because of the unprecedented challenges that you faced in your education journey as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. The challenges you overcame have shaped you all into the remarkable people that you are today. To the family and friends joining us today, you have also been an important part of the progress of our students, and I'm also sure that you are too brimming with pride. Before we go any further, I'd like to thank you all for the support that you have given to the students who are about to graduate. There'll be an opportunity to celebrate further after your ceremony at our graduation festival, to which all graduates and their guests are invited. So please do head over to Keele Hall afterwards for complimentary refreshments, food and entertainment. So on behalf of all the colleagues in your school and faculty, many congratulations on this major achievement in your life. We're so excited about what you'll achieve next.
Graduands, please stand. Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present to you these candidates who have been found worthy to be admitted to the degrees for which they have been awarded. For the degree of Master of Research, an exploration of women's experiences of decisions made regarding prophylactic bilateral salpingo-oophorectomy at the time of hysterectomy. Anne Sourguts. For the degree of Master of Science, Olawase Akinbote. Elizabeth Asante. Jeju Taroti Ajibiojo. Keele Blore. Vicky Booth. Julie Broad. Lisa Canty. Lauren Cooper. Simon Daniel. Alexandra Davenport. Keisha Doe. Omalara Adelare Lakula. Bethany Fallows. Maria Horton. Isabel Hudson. Ogochukwu Ifeto Obi. Lucy Kemp. Emily Littlewood. Emma Louise Livesey. Jasmine Lloyd. Karina Lowe. Sitsi Machimbidza. Rincy Matthew. Iona McIntyre. Elizabeth Musquay. John Mwale. Robert Nelson. Oyindamola Olatunde. Rajalakshmi Rajan. Sita Sharma. Victoria Shaw. Emma Sylvie. Ashley Simpson Davis. Emma Smallwood. Bethany Trevor. Christiania Twasam. Fidelia Uche. Alex Villaplaza. Louisa Wilson. May I ask the students that have just been conferred to stand.
By virtue of my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I admit you to the awards for which you have been listed. Many congratulations.
Please be seated.
Can I start by congratulating you all once again. Today you can allow yourselves to be very proud of your own achievements. You've been on a big adventure, and it will have challenged the way you think, taught you new skills, opened up new worlds, and set new horizons. You will also have undergone this huge transition alongside students from every part of society in the UK, and indeed from many parts of the world. The mix of students has increased as we have grown our student numbers over the last 2 years, and we have more registered students here at Keele than ever before, with significant increases in international student numbers, as well as those studying for degree apprenticeships or studying fully online. Now, this shows that different students can take different routes into a university experience, but at its heart, a university education is a critical mediator of understanding of other cultures. And this is even more important when the biggest challenges that we all face in society today can only be solved through collaboration across academic disciplines and collaboration across communities on a global scale. This is not always easy, but whether you're a student from the UK or from overseas, I hope we have helped you develop a level of insight that will allow you to take informed viewpoints that will help you thrive in a world where civilized global interactions will be critical for a peaceful and equitable world. But what a journey you've all been on, whether you've been at Keele for 1, 2, 3, 4, even 5 years maybe in some cases. Your experience at university has been during a very turbulent time. The pandemic, economic crises, conflicts and natural disasters around the world, these have all created an environment that will have had a genuine and significant impact on you and the people around you, either in your personal lives or here at the university. To keep going with your studies at a time of such huge uncertainty and stress in all around you is a major achievement. You may well feel like you've missed out on some aspects of university life, but I'd like you to remember that you have also learned a lot from the experience, and you have a real chance to stand out from the crowd in many aspects of life. The adaptability, the resilience, and the sheer determination that was needed to get you through your degree was absolutely astonishing. So when all of these things will be needed in the life that lies ahead of you, remember that you've been there, you've done it, and when things get tough, well into the future, just remind yourself about what you have shown yourselves to be capable of. Indeed, the underpinning concepts around a Keele education relate to being a university that believes in an education that prepares our students with a breadth of knowledge and a set of skills that will allow you to thrive in a very complex and uncertain world. This background will help you play your part in meeting the big global challenges and taking the opportunities that they present with a confidence that will see you continuing the tradition of Keele students that have a genuine impact on society. This may be through the professional lives that you undertake or through the way you live your own lives at a personal level. Looking after your own health, reducing the adverse effect that you have on our planet, and showing respect and concern for those in less privileged positions than yourselves. These are all important parts of being players in a forward-looking and civilized society. The months and years ahead may well challenge some of these core beliefs, but the working together with others and the proving and providing support to one another that has got you through your degree here and got you through the challenges that you've already faced in your professional placements will provide you with a framework to succeed. That mutual support between students and between staff and students is often quoted as one of the biggest things that makes Keele that little bit different from other universities. So you are all well prepared. As I've said, you've been at a university at a time of great change, and that feels unusual, but I'm afraid to say that it's likely that it will become the norm. However, when situations change significantly, the value of a university education is to put you in a position where you can adapt to these changes and thrive in a modern society, however you find it. The world will continue to change very quickly, but as graduates, you've developed the skills to help you thrive in it, as long as you maintain a personal commitment to continuing to learn throughout your life. Just like you, the university has had to evolve in various ways. It's important for us and for the reputation of Keele, for example, that we run education and research alongside each other. That keeps our education up to date and our research grounded in what can really have an impact. This is why in the last few years we've developed 4 new research centres that also have skills and education as part of their remit. They are global health, sustainable futures, social inclusion, and a digital society. And I'm sure you all recognise that these are the major challenges for the world. And through world-class research, we are genuinely making an impact on progress in these areas. But we've also developed our education offer. The Harper Keele Vet School, for example, is a huge step forward for the university. And on top of this, close to 100 new degree programs are being developed that enhance our portfolio in established areas, such as computing, business, and various aspects of health, but also taking us into new areas, such as the creative arts and the sport. Some of these, in fact, involve significant partnerships in the UK and overseas. But some of the most visible changes that while you've been here will be those that you see on campus. From small but really important developments like the new central area in Chancellors and the absolutely critical Greg to the legendary Gregs. To all new Harper Keele Vet School, to the new Harper Keele Vet School building that will include a full state-of-the-art veterinary health hospital and practice. And then Innovation Centre 7, and this will be the home for high-tech companies and our own Digital Society Institute. So we continue to enhance the campus with facilities that are truly at the cutting edge. I should also mention the Energy Park with 2 wind turbines and 12,500 solar panels that are producing over 50% of our electricity. This is important for the university, but also as part of how we can lead the way for society more broadly on the critical issue of climate change. This sits alongside a project called High Deploy, in which the campus was used to test whether 20% hydrogen could be introduced into the gas supply. It can safely, and it can without consumers really noticing the difference. So that is now being rolled out in communities in different parts of the country. We do take our responsibility for helping with the climate emergency very seriously indeed, and I hope that all of you have developed a strong appreciation of the challenge and what might be done about it. All of this is only possible because of the efforts of some fantastic staff here at Keele. And I am confident that you will recognise the efforts that the staff at Keele have exerted in order to help you through your degree. Our educators continue to receive national recognition in all sorts of ways, and they too have had to adapt to new ways of interacting with you in your studies. And all of that while remaining totally committed to providing the highest quality education and the highest quality student experience. This is well demonstrated, for example, in the outcomes of our first full Ofsted visit that looked at our apprenticeship provision. These were just published a couple of weeks ago, and with a ranking of good overall with outstanding elements, we rank very highly amongst universities. So this is a university that we hope you will continue to be proud to be associated with, and that you'll continue to think of as part of your personal future. We now join over 100,000 Keele alumni in all corners of the globe. And alumni do provide great value to each other and to next generations of students through their networks and links back to Keele. So please do therefore keep in touch. Make sure we have your contact details, sign up for the Alumni Association, and come back to visit us and think about how you might want to give back to the university and future students. Your time and experience will be hugely valuable to us, and you may well feel that you wish to partner with us on various projects in the future. Next year is the 75th anniversary of the founding of Keele, so I hope you'll be able to join us with some of our celebrations wherever you will be in the world. So that's it. You've made it. You are leaving here with a qualification that cannot be taken away from you, one that people will respect the world over and that will open doors and opportunities for you. But you now need to make it work for you. You can afford to be ambitious. Indeed, you owe it to yourself to be ambitious. It will be tough sometimes, but if you don't stretch yourself and reach for what you truly, truly want, you will always, always regret it. So I hope you, our next generation of graduates, will have seen yourselves as part of a thriving university that has valued your presence. And you can now go out there and make a real difference. So with that, can I, on behalf of the whole Keele University community, give you, our newest graduates, our heartiest congratulations and wish you good health, great happiness, and enormous success in everything that you now do. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present to you these candidates who have been found worthy to be admitted to the degrees for which they have been awarded. For the degree of postgraduate certificate, Chantel Owens. For the degree of Bachelor of Midwifery, Alicia Law. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Clinical Practice, Donna Brassington. Deborah Hambleton. Sophie Kuriakosi. Corinne Lainton. Elizabeth Biggers. For the degree of Bachelor of Nursing, Adult Nursing, India Foster. Denisa Gabriella Tudor. Jasmine Wyatt. Zara Zahid. For the degree of Bachelor of Nursing, Children's Nursing, Rhiannon Davis. For the degree of Bachelor of Nursing, Learning Disability Nursing, Lavinia Abuaji Shea. For the degree of Bachelor of Nursing, Mental Health Nursing, Nusral Haq. Macaulay Kelly. Sufficio Nlovu. Shamila Shahid. For the Foundation Degree in Nursing Associate Practice, Laura Adnett. Amy Foster. Kimberly Foster. Shauna Johnston. Sonia Pickrell. Nicola Salt. Janet Shaw. Keele Sherwin. Hayley Smith. Jessica Smith. May I ask the students who have just been conferred to stand?
By virtue of my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I admit them to the awards for which they have been listed. Many congratulations.
Please be seated. Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present to you in absentia those candidates who appear listed in the programme who are not present.
By virtue of my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I admit them to the awards for which they are listed.
It's an honour to be standing here today with the opportunity to speak at this ceremony. On behalf of Keele Student Union, I want to say a massive congratulations to you all. To our graduates, today is an opportunity to celebrate. What you've achieved is extraordinary. But we're not only celebrating your academic success, but also your development as individuals. For many of you, you entered university in the middle of a pandemic with virtual learning. Yet you preserved and formed lifelong friendships through Teams calls and social media and had the luxury of doing it all in your pajamas. Even coming out of COVID and returning to in-person learning, you learnt a lot too. Like how some people still go to lectures in their pajamas, almost. Most importantly, you learned that you could adapt, you could change, and you threw yourself into university life, even when it wasn't what you first expected. We've seen an increase in students working alongside their degree, whether this is for extra income, work experience. This is an achievement in itself. Finding the balance between employment and education is a difficult commitment, and this time organisation and determination will only further your success in your next stage of life. From union staff to online content creators, shelf stackers, or even those balancing full-time employment, you've worked tirelessly and you should be incredibly proud. Together, we have worked to elevate the student experience, advocating for positive change and driving initiatives that reflect our shared aspirations. We've organised events that have brought us together, challenged norms and fostered dialogue on issues that matter to us the most. Hopefully, you'll never have to use circuit laundry ever again. We stood up for what we believed in and made campus a place where every voice is heard, respected, and empowered. We are so proud to have seen you develop these voices, engage with other students, and challenge your own perspectives, and most importantly, have fun whilst doing it. So many of you have taken part in extracurriculars within your time here. The roles you've taken as committee members, student voice representatives, volunteers, and part-time officers have been invaluable to this thriving community, and not to mention those who turn up to every Wednesday night social and still get up for that 9 a.m. As resident advisors, you work tirelessly to help all the students on campus, and as ambassadors, you played a vital role in enhancing the Keele community. We hope that being a student at Keele and part of the Students' Union has given you the experiences, the memories that will shape you for the rest of your life. Some of you may be pursuing further studies, entering the workforce, or embarking on a new pursuit. Regardless of your next steps, be guided by our shared experience and your journey. We have the power to shape our futures. As you bid farewell to your time at Keele, just take a moment to reflect on the person you were when you first arrived all those years ago. Think about how you've grown personally and professionally, the relationships you've built, the things you've seen, the adversity that you've overcome. The majority of you will not be the same person that you were when you first arrived. University is not just an institution where you get a degree, it's the foundations for the rest of your life. I want to take a moment to thank those who've guided you on your journeys. Your lecturers, course leaders, academics, student experience and support officers, the library staff, and even the admissions department who first accepted you. Not to forget course mates who have advised you on assessments, flatmates who listen to your problems late at night, and friends who convinced you to do spontaneous activities. And notably, we cannot forget the family members who gave you constant motivation, emotional, and sometimes financial support. We cannot wait to continue celebrating your successes, and we wish you good luck for the future, and we know you will thrive in any future endeavours. It's time to pop the Keele bubble. Here's to the class of 2023.
Let us give thanks on this special day in a moment of reflection or prayer, according to your practice or belief. We give thanks for our university and recommit ourselves to its mission, that the tasks of education and research may continue to be carried out with integrity. We give thanks for the vision of our founding principal, Lord Lindsay, who directed that Keele exist for the pursuit of truth in the company of friends. The university's foundation also drew on the historic motto of the Sneed family, to thank God for all. May that spirit of friendship and thankfulness continue to be fostered by all at Keele. We give thanks for our graduates as they conclude this stage of their education. May their skills and qualifications be used for good in their communities and beyond. We give thanks for staff who have taught and supported them in their learning, May they know the lasting impact their work has had and the change that they have enacted in the lives of our graduates. We give thanks for families and friends present here and around the world. Let us acknowledge with gratitude the love, care and encouragement that they have given and continue to show towards our students. May we look forward with hope to the future, that the successes of this university and its graduates will continue to grow, that the gifts we celebrate today will be used fruitfully, that the world may become a better place. If you are able, may I invite you to stand.
Graduates of the university, congratulations once again. I have every confidence that you will go ahead to have remarkable lives and be ambassadors for this great university. But for now, have a wonderful day today. I declare the congregation closed.